firstly, you are really great with communication. You use good vocabulary. You explain whatever it needs to be explained in a really great manner. But can you hear me?
Yes, you are very much audible.
All right, that's wonderful. Hi, my name is Sidra, and I'll be your trainer for today's session. So, firstly, since we are meeting for the very first time, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, of course. Thank you for giving me this opportunity first. And basically, I am from Kolkata, and my name is Jafar, as you know that. And in terms of my education, I have just completed 10 class standard. And after that, I quit everything. But along with that, now I
You
do
have just
running.
completed your like 10th class, right?
Yes, yes, it has been long time. Maybe for the past 10 years, I am no longer a student.
Okay, okay,
So
okay. Oh, you mentioned just, so that's why I thought.
I have a one YouTube channel, which is my own channel, and nowadays I'm uploading the content, English related content, and conversation video as well as about my profession. I am a driver.
That's wonderful. That's really nice.
All right.
All right. So, for today's discussion, we are going to discuss a very interesting topic today, and that's about cinema. So, people say that the kind of stuff we watch or the kind of content we watch on TV, it really influences us, and we try to most of the time imitate that and follow it. So, what do you think about it?
If you'll talk about the cinema, so nowadays it's in our Indian youth, they are
Hmm.
influencing with the cinema. And
Mm-hmm.
cinema is a visual medium, tell us stories and our culture. They are contextual, so it's influencing tremendously in our day-to-day life.
Okay, moving ahead. So next thing I would like to ask that what is your favorite content? What kind of movies you like to watch? Like what genre you prefer mostly?
Not watching any movies now right
Hmm.
now because it's waste our time, waste our cost. And if you'll think about that cinema, so you need to
Mm.
pay good amount of time for the attention
Yeah.
and enjoying with the movies. But
Mm-hmm.
when I was so young, so that time I was
Mm.
watching the movies comedy and sometime action like that, so and sometime horror. But yeah, so definitely I would like to say that comedy movies I like most. Yeah.
All right, that's wonderful. So you really like watching sitcom content, isn't that something
Yeah,
that
isn't
is
it?
comic? Okay, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, since we are communicating, I wanted to ask this question. Do you feel that there are some loopholes while you are communicating, or which are your problematic areas according to you?
I'm not conscious about my changes, but yeah, sometime if you will ask me some critical question, maybe there are many places I can be stuck and maybe stagnated. So yeah,
All
but
right.
I'm comfortable to talk with the general topic and discuss like that. So and a little bit, I have been confused about the tenses like that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's really wonderful, and the best part that comfortable you are. So, being comfortable with certain kind of scenarios and with this language is the first step that we can have towards this language. So, all
Mhm.
needs to be comfortable over here. Apart from
Yeah.
that, I would like to suggest few changes. Maybe we can work on them, but firstly, you are really great with communication. You use good vocabulary. You explain whatever it needs to be explained in a really great manner. But future suggestions from my end, there are some sentence starters that we can use in our sentences when we are beginning. To begin with, I believe,
Mm.
I think, or as far as
Yeah.
I'm concerned, I am convinced. So certain kind of scenarios will lead you to from immediate level to advanced level. Okay,
Okay.
moving ahead now, I believe that there should be cohesion and coherence in sorry, in sentences. Where we end our one sentence, the next sentence should begin from that end place, so that people can understand where is the lineup coming from. So that's something I would like to suggest, right?
Okay.
That's not what I'm saying. I
Okay.
actually said that if something I'm not making sense, you can question with me. That's what I
Okay.
said.
Definitely. Definitely. Definitely.
Yeah. The next thing, I would like, as I said, that your communication is great, good vocabulary, but some point of time we need to use right choice of words. For example, right now I'm not watching movies means that currently, like at this moment, today or tomorrow, or yesterday, I didn't watch, because you use the term right now. Better will be you can say that these days, or since a long time I couldn't watch movies. Since you mentioned that I just watched movies when I was in my childhood, so you can say that currently I'm not really getting
Yeah,
time to watch movies. Prior, I used to
yeah.
watch. So certain kind of these changes I would like to suggest. Rest all is really nice, but we can always be better version of ourselves. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So coming back to our discussion again, um, when people say that films influence our life, if we are watching a comic movie we will be feeling happy for some time. If we are watching a tragic movie, we'll feel bad for that context of the movie. So do you think it's really the thing?
I think so because if you are watching any comedy movies, so for a moment, for a while, we can
Hmm.
influence or interact with the comedy scenario because if they don't have any conscious or unaware mindset, so maybe there are abundant opportunity they will imitate as same as it is. If you will think about any crime movies, the crime shows us lots of things, violence
Hmm.
and sometimes bad habituals. So
Hmm.
in our teenager, those are going to watch those kinds of movie, maybe impact with those kinds of scenario in their real life, so it can be damage our real life and abolish our thinking, because we need to develop our expect or anticipate what we have in our future plan, because cinema can be damaged in there are many places in our real life, so
Hmm.
they are showing something violence, so maybe it could be impact in our religion practice and gender rules and communities, etc. So I
Hmm.
really believe that sometime if they don't have any conscious, maybe they will influence with this kinds of story or scenario. Yeah.
Absolutely wonderful, very correctly framed, and very nicely articulated. This is how cinema influences in certain scenarios. If we are watching a tragic
Yeah.
movie, and if we are watching crime, so it influences us, right?
Okay.
Okay, so going back with the same discussion, do tell me that you have watched a movie in certain times and you really got influenced by that movie in terms of inspiration or motivation, anything. Like, for example, we heard about this very famous movie called Tare Zameen Par. So, with that, we have this thing, or Three Idiots, so as to pursue whatever we want in our life instead of just going with monotonous fields of being a doctor or engineer, right?
Yeah, right. You have mentioned earlier two for name of two cinemas. I never watched those kinds of movie. Tare Zameen Par or Three Idiots.
Three
I
Idiots,
have
yeah.
heard a lot of things about
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
story, but I
Hmm.
never got an opportunity to watch those kinds of movie. Yeah.
Okay,
Because
no problem.
I influence something about, if I will talk about the Dangal and maybe
Oh.
more movies, I think so.
Hmm.
It can be it can be help
Hmm.
our journey to our life, because you
Hmm.
think that every single moment and each and every part we need to sincere about this movie, because we are always thinking that what will be the story in the end. So
Hmm.
that's kind of
I hope.
maybe yeah, yeah. So it's a that was the movie really I influenced, and I have gained some knowledge about this movie, how you can develop your life, and how you can create your new stream for your life. So
Okay, that's wonderful. Any other movie do you think that it has really inspired you throughout your life and you feel motivated every day? Any other content? Let's suppose we leave this topic of movies. So, do you look up to any influential personality that has influenced you and you still follow the path, some idol that you look up to and would like to move on that path as well?
actually I'm living a normal life, so I'm not
Hmm.
compare with them tragedy and what they have. Actually I'm satisfaction with
No, no,
myself,
no.
and
Yeah, I understand.
and it's if you will ask these questions, I think that difference person will be the answer will be the difference. It's a individual choice and individual people. So I think that some people they can be influenced with their culture, because they try to imitate and they need to copy
Mm-hmm.
some film star, and they want to live the life with their passion, with their culture. So it
Mm-hmm.
could be not possible for any general, if they have any general life. So I'm not flip at all that we need to influence with the film star or any movies kinds of way.
Okay, wonderful. Nice.
Yeah.
I totally agree with that. All right. So I would like to conduct a small activity where I'll be giving you some word. Tell me that if you have any synonym for that, or apart from that, make a sentence from those phrases, right?
Okay. Okay.
So if I say that surge, what do you mean by surge? S U
Synonym.
R S U R G E, surge.
So you need to synonym.
No, no. If you want, you can frame a sentence. I am first looking for a
Okay, okay.
sentence form.
Surge. If I will think about the surge, so it's increasing rapidly. If you have start a business in tiny, from the
Mhm.
tiny, so it's increasing rapidly. If anything increasing rapidly, so we can use the surge. Yeah,
All right, that's wonderful. Surge means sudden increase. So there was a
yeah,
surge in newspaper articles on this particular topic. So any topic it can be. All right.
yeah.
Elaborate.
Elaborate means if I will not understand, if I will apprehensive, maybe I am apprehensive something, so you can elaborate me. But tell me again those topic, because you
Mhm.
can you throw light on it like that? Yeah,
Mhm. Can you throw some light? Or elaborate means
yeah,
expand and clarify those topics.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
All right. So when I say the word happy, what all words come to your mind?
Happy. There have lots of words, because blissful, elated, and
So you
uh,
mentioned elated. That's exact meaning for happy. Blissful
yeah,
also.
yeah, elated.
Wonderful. Mhm. All
Okay.
right. Okay. If
Yes,
I
yes.
say transparent, what is that sentence you can frame with this?
Trans transparent means exchange something, that you have one material, so you can transparent me.
Hmm. In terms of views, how will you say the sentence from, for example, I'm being really transparent with you in terms of job description. So I'm being very open, right? So you are explaining, I'm not hiding anything.
Yeah, yeah.
That's also you can use for transparent. All right. So if I say that be careful of the traffic, so instead of careful, what other word is coming to your mind?
Be aware, or you have to
You can say,
conscious.
you have to have the conscious. You can say be cautious of
Conscious.
the traffic, be mindful.
Because
So with this, we come to an end of this session, and it was great connecting with you. Do you have any further questions with me? And what did you felt about the session? What do you think that how it needs to be continued?
yeah, it's okay, because I may find a wonderful platform, because I want to sustain of my
Interact.
longer. So yeah, because I am connecting with a different tutor, and this is the first session with you.
Yeah, yeah,
So it
yeah.
was nice and great to know something. And the different teacher, they are asking me the different questions, so I have to answer those questions offhand. So it's a great experience about me.
All right.
And yeah.
That's really wonderful.
Okay.
Even I learned so many things from you, and thanks for connecting. Bye.
Okay, bye. Have a good night.
Same